Good afternoon, people. Coming to you live. This is Real Deal Steven Steele coming to you live on a special daytime streaming edition. I don't stream in the day often, but look at this, guys. 44 cents. 44 cents. This is just incredible. Just incredible. This is just wild, guys. So, you know me. I've been covering this coin and the crypto community lately like it's my full-time job. In fact, I think it might be turning into my full-time job, and I'm happy to step up to do it, guys. This is just a really fantastic rise. This is it does take a lot for me to stream during the day like this, and I felt that this was warranted. If you look here, the momentum that we've been building over the last hour is just pretty extraordinary. So it kind of started around here. This is about an hour ago, about right. This is about an hour that we're looking here. So just an hour ago, we started breaking out above the 40-cent line. About an hour and a half ago, we hit 40 cents, and then just since then, the last hour, just check this out, guys. Check out how fast this is going, with very minor retracement levels. I mean, we just hit 45 cents. We just hit 45 cents, guys. This is just incredible, incredible. We are pumping. We are moving. It's good to have you guys here with us. If you're on Twitter, if you would consider retweeting this tweet out, so we can just get the word out. And so your fellow community members will know that I'm actually live. I appreciate that. So people are wondering what to attribute this to. I'm not quite sure yet, to be honest. Oops, sorry. I just noticed my visual's a little off. Let me fix that for you guys. I do have a couple ideas that could be playing a role. But there's not like one clear marker, right? So we will discuss that. Budweiser tweeted out earlier in response to a very pro-Doge themed tweet. Budweiser does have a lot of pull. It's one of those Super Bowl companies, right? It's one of those big Americana Super Bowl level companies. And so when they say something like that, I do think it has a psychological effect on the mainstream psyche as something that as to just casual onlookers that aren't into crypto look at and say, oh, I guess this is a mainstream thing I should be looking at, or at least should know about, right? So I wouldn't underestimate the potential that could be playing. So Budweiser tweeted something out about, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, they tweeted something out about 3 hours ago, and it says Pupweiser to the moon with a Doge themed Budweiser can. and it says, "Wag your tail for this doggone Doge crypto can. Slim Jim, please share with Doge Army." So that's pretty incredible. That's pretty incredible, guys. So this is just fantastic. What else to owe this to? I'm not sure. But it could be all part of the SNL package going in. We just saw a big retracement go in really quick, but start to pop back up. I wouldn't be surprised if this starts to normalize around 42, maybe even 41, guys. Either way, it's like a good sign. It's a good sign that it's showing these spikes and signs of life. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. So, yeah, we were looking at a Dogewiser. We're looking at Dogewiser, guys. So I think we're going to continue to see more spikes followed by some serious retracement. It's a good idea just to kind of keep a cool head through all of it, and just let it go, because keep in mind, Dogecoin repeatedly will spike pretty high, and then there'll be a pretty severe retracement. That's not uncommon for this coin. But then what you got to keep your eye on is that the end result has always resulted in a higher floor than where it was before all the spiking, right? So that's kind of like the main thing you want to keep in mind as you observe Dogecoin. Hey, good to see you. Colby, good to see you. Lady Doge, welcome. George Guy, welcome. Celeste, of course. Thank you to my mods, Celeste and Larry Ramirez. And Larry, I'm surprised. I'm sorry. I'm overlooking a few super chats here. George Guy, $4.99. Thank you, George. Appreciate that, man. Yo Doge to 49 cents today. Who else wishes they bought that dip today? Oh, I know, man. Hindsight's always 20, isn't it, folks? Hindsight's always 2020. And Larry Ramirez, one of my mods, comes in with a $3.99 super chat. Thank you, Larry. I really appreciate that, man. He says, "To the moon, baby. To the moon." Yes. Thank you guys for the super chats. Really, really appreciate it. And it's good to see you guys. Good to see each and every one of you. Tuco coming with a $5 super chat. We need a Doge. We need a Doge roller coaster ride. That's funny, dude. Sometimes it really does feel like a roller coaster ride, following this coin and community, right? That's funny. Thank you, Tuco, and thank you for your support of the show. Really appreciate it. Did you see Warren Buffett attacking Robinhood? But Robinhood held a lot of investing in crypto and stock market. I just saw a glimpse of it. I didn't get to examine the comments in detail, but I plan on getting to it tonight. I've been live streaming so much and not having enough downtime to deep dive on some of that information, but I'll be examining it tonight when I go back on tonight with Upshot. Thank you, Ricky. Love you back, man. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Hey, welcome Don Wrangler. Welcome Chaotic Clouds. Welcome Lori Thornhill. Welcome Ryan McClymans, of course. And Slay Blaze. Yes. MD Hewitt coming with a $5 super chat. MD Hewitt here. This staring at charts is paying off. Yeah. It I couldn't say it any better myself, MD. That's funny. You guys are great. These are some fun chats coming through, and thank you, MD, for supporting the show. I really appreciate it, man. Yep. And we got I'm here. We got the Crypto Cowboy here, and see, we took a big retracement here. We popped up, and now it's stabilizing and slowly going up again. So now we're at approaching 43 cents already. That's a remarkable, timely rebound considering that size of the retracement. So that's a really good sign, guys. That's a really good sign. So, where this day will take us, nobody knows. this isn't entirely unexpected in the context of how much anticipation has been coming up with SNL coming to Saturday, or SNL coming to Elon Musk. Elon Musk coming to SNL. We could see 50 cents tonight. I think that's possible, Kobe. Yeah, I think it's possible. If you would have asked me yesterday, I would have said that would be pretty unlikely. But if you asked me today, I'd see it's pretty possible. See, what I try to do, you guys, and something you might want to keep an eye out when assessing information or who you trust in the crypto space, because there's a lot of people you shouldn't trust in this space, and you should trust the people that have flexible outcomes. And what I mean by that is people that are constantly willing to look at updates in market trends and other factors surrounding those trends, and being flexible and being able to recalibrate very quickly on predictions and estimations. People that don't do that, I don't necessarily think are the most trustworthy folks to listen to in the crypto space. Robinhood is all over the place. Yes. Low Roller says, I give Robinhood credit. It helps bring a lot of new people investing in stock market, crypto. Without Robinhood, average Joe would not be investing since it's free trade. Yeah, it's not entirely free, so they take their fees out in other ways. So they're still getting it, right? But point taken. I do think I say this as someone who's been very, very one of the most critical voices against Robinhood and Vlad Tenev, but I have to say I generally agree with your sentiment. I think Robinhood has been demonstrating a lot of consistency over the past few months with their dedication to crypto and making things better anyway, and making things right. And I do think they're going to deliver on those wallets. And, it's hard to keep hating Vlad when he keeps just promoting Doge and just immersing himself in Doge memes and stuff. I still don't completely trust the guy, but he's starting to win me over. Above Wall Street coming in at $4.99. Thank you so much, Above Wall Street. Always appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate what you do over there. Lori Thornhill coming in at $4.99 super chat. Thank you again for these super chats, guys. Really appreciate it. Lori says, keep up the great work, Mr. Stephen Steele. Thank you, Lori. Again, much appreciated, both of you guys. Above Wall Street and Lori Thornville. And we were just rallying our favorite doggy coin behind Dog Money. We're trading it all in for Dog Money, folks. We're just having a good time. We are really rallying. We got the wind at our back. We are cruising, guys. There are cultural shifts at play that are really just significant cultural shifts at play in favor of the Doge. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this within cryptocurrency. And right now, we are trending. We are trending in the United States with the hashtag Dogecoin to the moon. That is back on top trending right now. And now David Gokenstein is just tweeted out that Doge is going parabolic. I've been talking to David just a little bit over Twitter, just tweeting a little bit back and forth, and he's a good guy to follow if you don't follow him already. David Gokenstein for crypto, and he's also the CEO of PAC Coin, and he's a funny guy. He's got a pretty brutal sense of humor. $1 by the end of July. At this point, PA, I think that's entirely reasonable possibility. Someone says Robinhood is down for maintenance right when we're spiking. Let's see. Let me check. I'm going to open my Robinhood right now, guys, and see what it's showing. So, yep, here we go. Dogecoin trades may not execute right now. So I'm going to thank you for telling me about that, Larry. I'm actually going to tweet about this. Because this is just too coincidental. You know, this happens too much with them. So I'm going to tweet out at Robinhood and kind of call them out on this. I'm just putting shocker, Robinhood and Vlad Tenev. I've been seriously trying to like y'all more, but you're making it quite difficult. Okay, so I'm just going to post this right now, guys. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, Robinhood gets that resolved very soon, and I don't think too highly of that. That is not good. I mean, this is a common theme where Robinhood does this, and it seems to always happen coincidentally around these times where Dogecoin really starts to take off. So I don't appreciate that. Whether it's done with malicious intent or it's just so happens to be a lot of bad coincidences where there's scheduled maintenance. I mean, I've never seen a trading app with more scheduled maintenance on certain cryptos in my whole life. I've never seen that. Now it's normal for other platforms to have certain amounts of scheduled maintenance, but I've never seen it to the degree. Yeah, here we go. Now it's going down just as Robinhood gives its scheduled maintenance. That's really unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. I do not think highly of them at all for doing this. I mean, I can't say with absolute certainty that this is some sort of... I mean, I don't. And in all transparency, I don't have the evidence, right? I don't have concrete evidence to show that Robinhood's throttling Dogecoin on purpose right now. But all I can tell you is this happens very often when Dogecoin starts doing really well. This happens a lot, where all of a sudden they perform scheduled maintenance, therefore disabling people, preventing people from buying the coin at that time. So it's just a returning theme. That's all I can say. What to deduct from it is up to you guys, you know. Yeah, so I didn't experiment. I didn't experiment, and I was able to. So it's interesting. It still has the scheduled maintenance notification on, and I tried to just an experiment. I tried to buy $2 of Doge on Robinhood 5 minutes ago, and it wouldn't let me. And then it still has that notification up, but I just bought $2 of Doge just now. Okay. So that order, it said, did get executed. So if you don't let that listen and get the word out about this, despite this notification for scheduled maintenance, don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop people from buying. I was just able to buy. Now, the first time I wasn't able to buy, but the second order I was able to buy for $2 in Doge. So that's good news. And it's saying here on the notification that scheduled maintenance is only going to go till 4:45, but I don't know what time zone that's on. Or I don't know if they're already automatically adjusting the time zone that I'm in on my phone. I assume that's the case. I hope that's the case. Because right now where I am, it's almost 4:45 right now. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. The best I can do is I just try to cover this stuff I've tried to cover it as unbiased as I can. I really do. Welcome a lot of familiar faces in the chat right now. It's great to see all you guys. It's really good to see you guys on this rare day stream rally. Looks like we're coming up again, breaking a little over 43 cents again, guys, which is great. So yeah. If you are new here, press number 1 in the chat. If this is your first time on this channel, watching this channel, press the number 1 in the chat. So we are just a few minutes away, supposedly, from this scheduled maintenance to be over with regarding Dogecoin on Robinhood, and it can't come soon enough, folks. It really can't come soon enough. What's up, Joe Greenfield? What's up, guys? Thank you, Nottingham. I agree. What's up, Crim? Welcome. I'd like to personally welcome you. Ryan, it's not your first time. A lot of 2s in the chat, but only once. Thank you, Uncle Vince. I love you back. All right. It's okay. It's okay. We can all get along, guys. We can all get along in the chat. All right, well, who's ever watching for the first time, I just want to personally welcome you and encourage you to subscribe and join the channel and join this community. It's been increasing exponentially each and every day, and just love to have you along for the ride. So this concern about the Dogecoin whales, I think it's a little bit overblown, and I'll tell you why. Because some of those top whales have already sold. Firstly, have already sold a lot of their Doge. Secondly, the top whale that owns about 28% of Doge is actually owned by Robinhood. That's actually not a bad thing, because to have the top wallet owned by an exchange, because the reason why an exchange owns a whale wallet, is so they can provide enough inventory for their customer base to actually be traded with. So a lot of those coins in those whale wallets end up getting traded and bought by customers on the respective platforms. So that doesn't have nearly the negative impact a regular big size whale would have. Golden Greaser, what is up? Yeah, Upshot explained those exchange wallets and how they work. Yeah, good. Yeah, Upshot and I are generally on the same page about almost everything. Yes. But guys, look at this. We're coming back. See this big cup and handle right here forming? I know that term gets used too much, but this is a really good example one. And so we're going to have a little bit of retracement, but I don't think the retracement is going to go as far down as this one did. If I had to guess, and from the other chart I'm looking at, I think it's going to go down a little more and then start to rise again. Okay, guys? So we'll see if I'm right in the next few minutes here, but I believe that I am. But it's good to see you guys. Good to see you, Peachtree. Will Rodriguez, always a pleasure. We are going to the Kuiper Belt, baby. But first, to the moon. I love it. we could see 50 cents tonight. The way it's going, it's certainly within the realm of possibility. Yesterday, I would say that would be pretty unlikely, but today, I definitely have to put it in the realm of likely possibilities. Oh yeah. I'm getting so many DMs lately, guys, from you guys, and I love them. I appreciate it. Just realize that if I read your message and you don't see me respond back for a day or two, don't be offended. I do eventually get back to most everyone. Sometimes it just takes me a bit because I get overwhelmed, you know. But I do appreciate all the messages. Someone's saying you cannot buy Doge on Webull at the moment. That's interesting. I don't have Webull, so I can't check. Even NBA, Doge. Yep. Your channel has an incredible video. Thank you, Last Man Standing. Glad you dig it, man. I actually made a new outro video now too. It's kind of funny. It's a little bit more of a funny one, but it's you'll see it when for the outro. Yeah, Nick Balls is in the gym. Hey, right on. Good to see you, Nerd Shaman. Awesome. Great to see you guys. Great to see you guys. So as I kind of predicted, see it, we went in retracement here, and then I said it was going to come up, and then it was going to end up retracing a little more before coming up again. So that's what's happening now. And we're headed towards 44 cents. So let's see if we can get back up to 44 cents, guys. It's excellent. It's excellent. And then I also want to give a shout out to Billy Marcus. I want to give a shout out to Billy Marcus, the creator of Dogecoin, for defending me on Twitter today. I appreciate that. So thank you, Billy. I don't know if you're watching or whatever, but I appreciate it. Yeah, here we go, guys. Looks like 44 cents is looking like a certainty here in the next couple minutes here. Oh, wow. George Guy, thank you for that huge, generous super chat of $49.99. Thank you, George. Wow, I really appreciate that. That's exceptionally generous, especially in the day. I'm not used to that. I've never received a super chat this large during the day. So that's the first. George, thank you. Firstly, I just want to thank you for your generosity and your continued support of the channel. Really appreciate it, man. You're a good dude. George says, I'm fighting the urge to sell my VeChain and BTT to DBL, double my Doge, but no, diversification is key. I just don't see the point to diversify the way I see it. If you bet against Doge, you're crazy. Can you put it into a vote for me? Oh, okay. I'll do two things for you, George. I will give you my opinion on that, and then I will put it to a vote in the room, which is what I'm thinking you're asking. So, room, we're going to do two things. George is calling on you to help. So I'm going to put it to an official vote in the room, and while the room is doing that, I will give you my opinion on this as well. So, room, what George is asking of you is, should he sell his VeChain and BTT to double the amount of Doge, or should he stay diversified the way he is? Press 1 if you think that he should sell it to double his Doge. Press 2 if you think he should stay more diversified. The thing is, I'm invested in VeChain. It is a project I believe in, but it's very long term. It's a very slow grower. Uncle Vince, yes, I see you. So it just takes a lot of patience. I understand. You ask a very tricky question because I believe in Doge a lot too, and I'm very optimistic about the long term for this coin. I mean, even as we're seeing here today at 44 cents, it's just wild, right? So that being said, it's really hard for me to give you a clear answer on this. What I will say is this. You're not, I wouldn't blame you for doubling up your Doge in the event that you don't have more money on your own to just invest in more Doge. I wouldn't blame you for making that decision. I do think Doge is like a more an exceptional case, so I get it. So I guess I would lean towards this is what I would do. I'll tell you exactly what I'd do. George, I would sell the BTT. I would keep some VeChain and then buy more Doge with that. I'd keep a little bit of VeChain. I really would. I would sell your BTT and then put all that difference back into Doge. There you go. Not a financial advisor, as my friend Crypto Batman likes to say it. It's not financial advice. It's financial fried rice. So there you go. There seems to be some good answers in the chat that I'm looking. I think overall, most of the answers in the chat are pretty good, George. So with that, George, I want to again thank you for your generous super chat, and I hope both my advice and the room's advice are helpful in you making an informed decision. I want to also welcome Heather Honestly Doge. Good to see you, Heather. Good to see you. So guys, we are cruising comfortably over 44 cents right now with just a fantastic trajectory. I mean, we are really just rocketing. We are really moving. We are really grooving. This is just fantastic. This is a very exceptional day for the Doge. Not entirely surprising though, as we did predict this to a certain degree, right? But wow, holy cow! George just gave another $100. Thank you, George. It's I don't know what to say. That is incredibly generous, man. Make sure you leave enough money for yourself to invest. Make sure you leave enough money for yourself to invest. That's crazy, George. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say, man. That's above and beyond the Call of Duty. That's huge. That's huge, George. Thank you for your massive super chat of $99.99. George says, thanks. I will sell half of the VeChain and sell all the BTT. That makes sense. Feel good about it. Thanks, fam and boss. You're very welcome, George. That's what we're here. We're all here for each other, to help each other out. you know, and to just help each other make the best decisions we can. I mean, that is one of the functions of this community, and it's good to see all the support from the community too, being eager to help each other. So, George, wow, just thanks so much again, man. That's massive. That's just massive. Thank you. That's hugely appreciated and just wild, man. George, thank you again. And if there's any other questions you have in the future, just feel free to reach out. We got your back. We got your back. MD Hewitt coming in with a $2 super chat. More profit will come from Doge than those for now. Likely. I would say likely. MD, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So thank you. Thank you, MD Hewitt, for weighing in and your support of the show as well. Again, big props to George Guy, who's just coming in so strong with those strong super chats and supporting this community, supporting the show, supporting the Doge. George Guy, hats off to you this afternoon, my friend. Thank you so much. Sincerely appreciate that. Yeah, guys, we are doing so well today. This is just really fun to watch, isn't it? And George, I don't know if you already bought your doubled your Safe Moon again. I mean, Safe Moon. Sorry, a lot of people were talking about Safe Moon earlier today, and yesterday. If you were able to double your Doge today, but or yet, but you might want to wait for a little bit more of a dip. You might get a little bit more of an advantageous dip, but sometimes you can wait too long, right? You can wait too long and something just keeps going up. But if you're a long-term holder, George, it sounds like you are. If you're really long-term, I wouldn't sweat it too much, whether you're coming in and buying in at 44 cents or 41 cents. That's how I've been on my last two Doge purchases. I could have gotten in. No, not my last one, but the ones before that. I could have gotten in at more advantageous times, but none of us can tell the future entirely. The best we can do is make educated guesses based on a number of things. And if you really believe in the coin, guys, and you're a really long-term holder, sometimes the best thing to do is just pull the trigger, make your purchases, and don't sweat it if it retraces, because just know in the long term, it's going to be sitting more than likely sitting a lot nicer than where it is. Even a lot more nicer than where it is. You know what I mean? Hi, Steve. I'm not rich yet, but I did pump another $200 in our Dogecoin today. Awesome. Yo, Queenin, that's awesome. Yeah, most of us in this movement are working class folks. I think that's what makes one of the things that makes the Doge community so special and unique, is just how many working class folks are invested and excited, and I love that Doge is like a really good coin that seems to bridge both seasoned investors and very experienced investors and newbie investors, all under the same umbrella. It's usually one or the other. And Doge is one of the few exceptions where it's right. It encompasses both kind of investors. Yeah, so I think the scheduled maintenance time is over on Doge on Robinhood. And I see some other comments too on Twitter that are saying, hey, you don't understand. It's not just Doge, it's all crypto. They do this too. And that's true. It isn't just Doge, but there have been times in the past where Doge was specifically down on Robinhood, where people were prevented from trading, while other cryptos were not. So that's just the facts. Again, today, it could have been just Robinhood being down on scheduled maintenance, but this time of day is not the best time of day to put scheduled maintenance on, as it's not uncommon for coins to really to do well this time of day. Guys, I'd just like to point out that we are comfortably over 44 cents. We've gone up over 5% just in the last hour. We are up over 5% for the day, and we are, or more than that. Let me do a little bit deeper of a dive on this, you guys. So we're up 5% over the last hour. We're up almost 14% for the day. I knew that was wrong. And even more than that for the week. So we're just having an extraordinary time right now, headed potentially to 45 cents, honestly, potentially to 45 cents. We're moving, we're grooving. People should take part time so you can buy more Dogecoin and crypto, Steven Steele. Right on. Thank you, Low Roller. Laramie Ray, a new investor, started in OTC and moved over to crypto. Once Doge took off, I was already in it. Is the crypto market always this good? Or is this unusual? How long is it expected to last? Laramie, first of all, welcome to the crypto sphere. Welcome to this channel. You raise some pretty logical questions. So compared to stocks trading, crypto is extremely exciting, not just Doge. There's a lot more movement in crypto than stocks. It's hard for me to go back to stocks, being as involved in stocks as I used to be, since I went all in on crypto. So I can say that. And I also can say that Doge is one of the more exceptional coins as far as its performance and dynamics. So they don't all provide this level of excitement or gains. So Doge is definitely in the upper tier of coins that have been displaying this kind of behavior. But I will say it's certainly not exclusive to Doge. We do see other coins that just go really wild on parabolic runs. In fact, right now, I would describe Ethereum as one of those parabolic runs. Right now, Ethereum is over $3,300. And just to give you guys a little perspective, that's up almost 36% for the week. Now, granted, the higher the market volume or the market cap is of a coin, the harder it is to make severe swings in the market. So if you see a coin like Ethereum with the second largest market cap in crypto go up 35, almost 36% in a week, that is major. That is major. But if you can invest in smaller coins too, that have much lower market caps and those are much more easily, the market value can be much more easily manipulated with spikes. And sometimes what's best to do if you're investing, and that can be good because your margins can be really exceptional in those circumstances. So let's say you've done some good research about a couple smaller coins with low market value, low market volume that sound good to you and sound promising to you. You put a little money in both of them. Let's say one of them really spikes like a really high for one day. Many times what's best to do in a situation like that, in my opinion, of course, is to sell on that spike and then just rebuy with some of those profits once it retraces. because chances are, worst case scenarios, you don't lose that much from what you reinvested, but usually it'll come back up. Armand Avery says, what do you say, Voyager or Robinhood? Well, those of you who are more familiar with my show know that I'm a big a big Voyager fan. I'm a big Voyager fan. I love Voyager. It's my favorite American trading platform. I think it's very conducive to both new investors and seasoned investors alike. I think both of them, if there's a lot to offer both the seasoned investor and the new investor. It's very intuitive. It's very easy to use. It's very fast. It's very efficient. When you invest, when you're looking to transfer more funds from your bank account into your Voyager for making new investments, that happens like within 2 or 3 minutes. It's super quick. And there's lots of competitive interest rates. Like just for holding Doge, you get about 2% interest just for holding Doge in Voyager, and then other coins, it's even way higher interest. So I guess I'll take this moment to talk about my partnership code with Voyager. If you use my partnership code, you'll get, most people anyway, get fast-tracked to approval within 24 hours. And then also you get $25 in free Bitcoin if you use my Voyager code. So I will put, for anyone interested, I will put that Voyager code in the chat if anyone cares, for you to use it. And then you'll get, when you sign up to Voyager, you'll get fast-tracked within 24 hours, and then you'll also get $25 in free Bitcoin when you start trading. Matt, welcome back, Matt. Matt coming with a $5 super chat. Check out the Dog Money rap by Remy. I have checked it out. I love it. I would play it on the channel right now, but I'm concerned I'd get a copyright strike or something. But yeah, I love it. I've been quoting it. I love Dog Money. Dog Money. If you guys haven't seen it, I would recommend checking it out too. If you just put in like Dogecoin rap, I think it's like the first thing that pops up on YouTube right now. But Remy does an awesome job. I actually reached out to Remy about getting him on the show. I haven't heard anything back yet, but we'll see. I would love to have him as a guest on the show and talk about a bunch of stuff. And of course, Dogecoin being the first thing. But I hope I can use Voyager in New York. Oh man, Laramie, a lot of restrictions in New York. It's tricky. I don't know if you can there, to be honest. George says, I used your code, Steven, when you gave it to me back on the crypto show, crypto TV channel. Thanks, by the way. Oh, you're very welcome, George. And thanks for finding me. And I'm glad you found my new channel and you're able to stick with me, man. And thanks again, George. Hey, what's up, D'Angelo? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Dog money, dog money. We're putting it all in dog money. Someone's saying we're close to 50 cents, despite what the charts are saying. Yeah, this is looking really great, guys. Really great. All right, so we're just dipped right under 44 cents. I think it's probably going to retrace a little bit more before it's footing again. Sorry, I just realized I cracked my knuckles on the air. But this is really fantastic, guys. And now Dogecoin is also is also trending on Twitter. Dogecoin is also trending. Dogecoin to the moon and Dogecoin are both trending on Twitter right now. We are doing it, guys. Dogecoin is just dominating lately and dominating today. We are cruising, absolutely cruising. This is a great day in Doge world. Another great day in Doge world. I think what we are seeing here, as I've been stating so many times lately, I really do feel that we are just starting now a real breakthrough in public consciousness about Dogecoin. I feel that Dogecoin is truly in the process right now of being fully integrated into the mainstream consciousness, into the mainstream culture. And so I think in part of what we're seeing today is a consequence of those things. And as we're seeing now, more and more big major brands, companies are tweeting out Doge-centric stuff, running limited Doge lines of product. Then we're seeing this kind of stuff too, and it's actually a win-win for these corporations because Doge has no CEO. It has no official CEO, so it's free. Like slapping Doge on some of your products, you don't need any copyright. You don't need to pay for any rights or royalties. You can just it's just free to use, right? So I think more and more corporations are realizing this and like, hey, this is a win-win. Thank you, Steve. Voyager. It is deposited 3,500 the same for Ethereum. Now hope you're cool. Now hope your code I can get approved and buy one. I had to deposit for more. Yeah, so awesome, Armand. Thank you for that. Many times, even if you didn't use the my referral code upon signing up for Voyager, I've heard of people retroactively going back and just emailing customer support and saying, "Hey, I didn't see a place to put the referral code, but this is the referral code I wanted to use." And I've been hearing stories about people retroactively using the referral code successfully. Marcus Litke, good to see you, Marcus. Thank you for your £5 super chat, my friend, and your support of the show. Hello from Germany again. Great following you. Your voice intro is entertaining and funky. Need your voice in the movies. Keep on doging to the moon. Marcus, you're awesome, man. And thank you for tuning in all the way from Germany. That is so cool. And thank you for your praises of the show and my taste and my voice. Marcus, thank you so much, man. It's always good to see you, my friend. And thank you for your support, man. But I do think those Robinhood wallets are coming soon. I feel like I'm a bit dyslexic in my delivery today. That Wallethood. So yeah, I mean, right now we're trading sideways a bit. See, right in the 43 range, which is great, which is awesome. That's a really good place to be. So I do think it's pretty probable for it to keep increasing throughout the night here. Right now, I'm not seeing trends that are like continuing parabolic style right now, but that could change. Right now, I'm not seeing that, but I guess right now I would say I'm seeing trends of moderate increase at this point. Listen, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to personally welcome you and invite you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and stick around and join us. And then secondly, if you haven't hit that like button, smash that thumbs up button. It's the number one thing you can do to help a new emerging channel like this get up in those tricky YouTube algorithms. It takes a split second of your time. It doesn't cost you a dime. So yeah, if you could would consider doing that. And then lastly, you're more than welcome to Super Chat during any time of the show to show your support, which is always hugely appreciated. Yep. I used to make my living in the music industry. I actually had one guy today tell me on Twitter. I'm not going to name him out because I don't want to name him out. I don't want to make it out any more of it out than it already is. But he tweeted at me today that I should stick with music because I'm not very good with crypto, because I had some light criticisms and questions about a coin that he's pretty big about on his stream. But yeah, that was a bit unfortunate because personally attacking someone because over something like that is unnecessary. It doesn't really speak very strongly of your position either. Yeah, we were having a tough. Chris was having a tough time breaking through to that 40 ceiling, but man, Doge blew through it, and boy did it ever. We are riding comfortably at 43.5 cents. Holy smokes! I just can't believe this, you guys. Seriously, I'm just humbled by these super chats today. This is just bonkers. Nurse Terry Reed. I love Nurse Terry Reed. She's been a supporter of the show since I started the channel, and she's just a total sweetheart. And she's got an awesome name. Nurse Terry Reed coming in for a mega super chat of $99.99. She says, Happy day, part of the super chat challenge from last night. Way to go, everyone, on the rest of the way. Wow, that is incredible. Everybody give Terry Reed a round of applause. I'm just very humbled by super chats like that from you fine folks. It's just really incredible. Thank you so much, Terry Reed. Everyone give Terry Reed a round of applause. She's absolutely awesome. Don Wrangler says, Steve gonna have to buy lunch. That is fair, Don. That is fair. Queen Terry back at it again, Scott says. No kidding. Yeah, so what Terry did is she matched last night's super chats because she said she was going to do that, and here she is making on her word today. I mean, that's just wild. It's just incredible. Guys, I just want to thank you so much. And I'm thoughtful. Okay. Things should be back now, you guys. My internet was just being a little funny there. But we should be back now. Celeste says, technical difficulties are a part of the show. Yeah, it's all part of the charm, guys. Dropped an apple. That's funny. Guy Fieri tweet alert. I am on it. I'm going to go check that out right now, you guys. I'm going to check that out right now. So I'm going to Guy Fieri's Twitter right now. And yeah, so Guy Fieri just tweeted out, to the moon, Dogecoin to the moon, with a new Dogecoin t-shirt featuring him and the Shiba Inu dog. It's pretty hilarious. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to respond with a link to this show. You never know, folks. You never know. So that is awesome. So much going on in Doge world today. It's just, frankly, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up. All right. So he, just to be clear, Guy Fieri, how do you say his last name? Guy Fieri, just tweeted out an official Dogecoin t-shirt that he has in his store, featuring himself as an astronaut, holding a Shiba Inu in the astronaut helmet. You just have to see it to believe. It's ridiculous, but it's pretty great. It's pretty great. I'm just going to put a link to the tweet so you guys know what I'm talking about. Fieri. Thank you, Joe Greenfield. Fieri, thank you. Yeah, so I've been following Ethereum as well, Nottingham. So let me circle back to it again. Ethereum is about to break 3,400, guys. It's coming up to 3,400. So both Doge and Ethereum are just rocketing right now. And Nurse Terry Reed coming in with another super generous super chat of $49.99. Says, great support, Doge family. Let's keep this channel going strong. Nurse Terry Reed, thank you so much for that. Hugely appreciated. I mean, seriously, hugely appreciated. Thank you, Nurse Terry Reed, for your continued generosity and support and just good vibes all around. You are just fantastic. Above and beyond the call of duty, Terry. Thank you so much. You're hugely appreciated here. And yeah, thanks so much, Terry. Yeah. So we're seeing some more retracement here, right to the high 42 levels. Yep, this is just fantastic. Overall, it's just fantastic. I think we'll probably see some more retracement here, but I think it's going to be an interesting night. I think tonight's going to be just for the market value of Doge. I think it's just going to be pretty dynamic and a bit unpredictable, honestly. Dynamic and unpredictable. And Dogecoin is number 2 trending right now on Twitter, just so you know. Dogecoin is number 2 trending on Twitter right now. And we're just we're coming back up to 43 cents again, you guys. Coming back up to 43 cents. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good, in the words of Larry David. All right, Mama Crypto. We'll see you later on. We'll see you later on. Yeah, so Ethereum is true. Just hit another all-time high. Just both Ethereum and Dogecoin just going wild today. Just going wild today. Ethereum on the verge of going 3,400 on Ethereum. Just wild. And Dogecoin is comfortably cruising right at about 43 cents. Just incredible, just incredible. Steve Rivas. Hey, Steven, thanks for streaming during the spike. Don't lose that spirit because we all want to share the moment with the Doge fam. Hey, thank you, Steve. Really appreciate that, man. It's great to get a comment like that. Appreciate it. Uncle Vince saying 5K on Ethereum by the end of year. That's my end of year forecast as well. Though I'm starting to readjust it. I think it could go to 5,500, 6K by the end of the year. In fact, I'll say right now, I'm moving my end of year Ethereum to 6K. Uncle Vince, Doge, 120 end of year. I think that's reasonable. I think those are pretty solid. Someone just tweets out, our Dogecoin is just blowing my mind every day. And did Dogecoin earlier hit an all-time high? I'm seeing some sources online saying that Dogecoin hit an all-time high today, but I'm not sure. So still trading sideways, guys. Just under 44 cents now. And I do think that VGX, that's the Voyager token. I think for those of you who are holding VGX, I'm still holding almost all my VGX. I do think it's going to have its day in the sun this, no pun intended, this summer. I think we're going to start to see the VGX breakout this summer. If there's no VGX breakout by like August, start to be concerned about VGX. But until then, I'm remaining very bullish on VGX. I think it's going to start breaking out over the summer here. Guys, we are starting to come up a little bit again here. I don't think we're going to dip below 42 at this point. I think 42 is the floor for the day. And we're coming back up again. 43.5 could be going to back up to 44 cents. I think we will, guys. I think we will, gang. Let's check out the chat. The world is selling stocks and converting on this glorious Monday. Yeah, I do think some of that is going on. I also think that don't underestimate the impact of, I think a lot of particularly newer-ish Bitcoin investors are reallocating their funds to Doge and Ethereum. I think, I'm not going to say that Bitcoin's in trouble. I won't go so far as to say that, but they're not going to... I'd be surprised if Bitcoin gets to the 100,000 end of year prediction, like, including myself, that I thought was going to happen. That most folks in the crypto space assumed was going to happen. I think we're watching the game changing right before our very eyes, guys. I think we're literally watching the game change before our very eyes. It's exciting times. Good afternoon, Vampire Kangaroo. And yeah, we're going strong, guys. We're going really strong. We kept trying to get through that 40 cent, and we kept coming up to just tons of resistance day after day, right at about 38.5, right about 38.5. And then today, this glorious afternoon, we blew past that 38.5, blew past the big 4.0, and now we are coasting our way into the mid 40s. Just beautiful. Marcus says Bitcoin is losing connection to normal people. That is true. I feel partly responsible in my own small way, on my small corner of the internet here, because I have been saying, and Upshot has been saying this too, and we'll talk. He and I will talk a lot more detail about it tonight. But I think more people are realizing that unless you got in on Bitcoin fairly early, but if you came to Bitcoin as a new investor, I think a lot of new investors are learning that unless you're stinking filthy rich and have a ton to put in Bitcoin already, that there's just much wiser investments of their money. There's just much wiser places to invest where they're going to get a lot more bang for their buck. And I think a lot of even casual Bitcoin investors are starting to realize that now. Because there was a lot of people that just invested in Bitcoin and nothing else. A lot of people. I was actually one of those people years ago. I bought a little Bitcoin like 4 years ago, and maybe had owned one more coin at that time. And my first bit of Bitcoin I bought almost 6 years ago, and then I had one other coin at that time. I had a little bit of ETH shortly thereafter. And then I started getting into more coins after that. There really wasn't a lot to choose from back then. I wish I had the judgment that Nick Balls had in 2014 to put in, like he did, $10,000 into Doge back then. But hindsight's always 2020, folks. Yeah, guys, we are at 43.5, going to 44. Welcome, mom of 8 amazing kids. What a busy mama. That is wild. And, yep, Dogecoin is trending on 2 fronts right now on Twitter. Yeah, there's only so much you can do, buck 16.85. There's only so much you can do. You just gotta focus on your own investments. Even if your friends and family aren't listening to the advice that you're trying to give them, you know. Carlito's Way. That's funny. Uncle Vince singing Queen. Mom of Amazing Kids said, I used my 12K stimulus to buy Doge. Wow. What was your buy-in point, Mom of Amazing Kids? Try to say that 3 times fast. Mom of Amazing Kids. Mom of 8 amazing kids. Someone's asking, so the audit of SafeMoon is terrible for the coin? No. It all depends how you interpret it. The fact is, I thought I could have a conversation about it on Twitter, but I just stopped converting about it because it got too heated. I don't need that. And I wasn't trying to make things heated. But what happened with the SafeMoon audit is it had 13 different flags, irregularities, abnormalities with its audit. Some of them minor, some of them moderate, and one of them major. One or two of them major. And of course, many folks that are super bullish on SafeMoon say this is nothing to worry about, and this is good news. And then also the auditing company put out a video just summing it up because they know so many people have been hounding at them for this audit within that community. And so they put like a 60-second video out saying, hey, these are the irregularities we found. And they also said it's nothing to be alarmed by, which was interesting. But you just got to read the full report and make up your own mind on it. As of now, there's no security rating on it. So there were 13 violations found on there. So just got to make up your own mind how you want to interpret it. But yeah, a lot of people are getting pretty upset at me for even just pointing that out on online. So whatever. Sell BTC for Doge, holding on to 20 cents. I think I see you're asking, should you? It's up to you, man. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, but depends how much money you have invested in BTC. I'd say if you don't have, unless you have a ton of money invested in BTC, yeah, I'd look for alternatives, both Ethereum and Doge. But you got to keep in mind, both of these coins are rocketing right now, so it might not be the best buy-in points for either one of them. But so you might want to just wait a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's my humble opinion. Unless you got a huge amount of money in BTC, you're gonna get more bang out of your buck for likely get more bang out of your buck with either Doge or Ethereum. Yeah, it's one of these things where, for whatever reason, the SafeMoon community, and it's not everyone. I know there's SafeMoon folks in here, and not everyone that holds SafeMoon is like that. No way. But there's, pretty good sections of that community that I guess I would describe as SafeMoon maximalists, where you can't have a conversation in terms of you can't express any skepticism, or you can't question anything about the coin, or without getting just maliciously attacked and dragged. And then I get my DMs get full of like people saying, cussing me out and things like this. It's just I haven't experienced anything like it with any other community. That's all I can say. Roger that, Jason Huffman. Thank you, Tuss. Outdoors, thank you. Back to 44, I think so. We're gonna go back to 44 momentarily, Uncle Vince. Just you wait. Yeah, eventually low roller. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that anymore. I used to think Bitcoin was inevitably going to go to $1 million a coin eventually, in due time. Now I'm not sure. I feel like more people are losing interest in Bitcoin. I feel like the working class is losing interest in Bitcoin. Working class investors, anyone except super wealthy investors are. I think the interest is waning right now in Bitcoin. So I'm not sure if that's a foregone conclusion like I used to think anymore. Do I think it'll hit 50 cents? I mean, eventually, yes, I do. Tonight, I don't know. Today, that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot to accomplish today. I think Billy is right, and Doge will supersede all because it's what we want. Who, Billy Marcus? Vampire Kangaroo, thanks for your investigative reporting. Great info. Oh, thank you very much, Vampire Kangaroo. Thank you for your super chat and your support and kind words. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. And now David Gokenstein just retweeted the Budweiser, the Doge Budweiser, the Pupweiser tweet. That was awesome. Yeah, Bitcoin's got a very hard cap. It's a very hard limited cap. Gremlin says, I love dog money. Why no laser eyes? Because people were telling me that they want to see my real eyes last night. So now I put in my real eyes. Now people want to see my laser eyes. But yeah, it's polarizing, I guess. It depends what camp you're on. Maybe they're just jealous. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Local Enterprise Broadcasting, welcome back. Haven't seen your name in here in a little bit. Welcome. Good to see you. Coming up with a $4.99 super chat. Mr. Steele, glad we could catch your stream. 50 cents in a week would be better than today or tomorrow. Big spikes, big corrections. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. You're saying it'd be better to more slowly ramp up to 50 cents in a week or so rather than risk big correction retracement before Saturday. Yeah, common sense logic would dictate that. And I agree with you. The only caveat is, Dogecoin has been exhibiting behaviors, we've not really seen in crypto before. So, it could prove to be a continuing exception in that regard. So that's possible too. Yeah, some people like this picture better than the other one, and the other way around. Toast D Outdoors coming in with the $2.99 super chat. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Toast Outdoors. Yeah, here we go, guys. We look like we're surfing back up to 44 cents here. And guys, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell. This community is growing quickly, and we want you along for the ride. We want you along on this moon ship, and just to hang out with us and chill with us here. We got a great community, and we want you a part of it. So hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Put the digital shades on, someone says. Yeah, yep, we've been following Ethereum for sure. Ethereum right on the verge of hitting $3,400, which is just wild stuff. Dogecoin Rise says $2.99. Thank you for that super chat. Dogecoin Rise. Dogecoin Rise is the super chat. Hashtag Dogecoin Rise. I love it. And that's from Doge Zero, Doge Zero, for a $2.99 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Doge Zero. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Nuno says it's looking great for a breakout to 70 cents. I wouldn't put it off the table at this point, guys. I really wouldn't. I mean, who knows at this point, guys? Uncle Vince says, when Doge hits $1, I'll be buying a few Airbnbs. Oh, wow. So you're gonna own a few you're gonna own a few Airbnbs to run, Vince? Is that the deal? Nottingham says there's no way Elon won't tweet about this later today, which will be another spike and could trigger a second one later on. I could see him not, but we'll see. I'd say it's 50-50, but you're right. I mean, it could. That is what it would trigger. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Nigel Noel. Thanks for at least popping in and liking it up. Appreciate that. And a shout out to Nigel and all of the other Moonbats who came over here learned about me through Crypto Batman's channel. Shout out to all the Moonbats. In fact, I got something very special for you Moonbats right now.
What are you doing, step bro?
Yeah, I think Ocean's a pretty solid coin. I don't have any investment in it, but I like it. I like it. So Ethereum is doing so well right now. Dogecoin's doing so well right now. I did tweet out just a couple days ago. I did anticipate that people were going to keep Bitcoin investors were going to keep exiting Bitcoin in favor of both Doge and Ethereum and other top 10 coins as well. I think that bleed will likely continue to happen, guys. I think that's a pretty fair probability.
What are you doing, step bro?
Anthony Grant coming with a $5 super chat. The real deal. What's up, my man? Let's go, Doge. Awesome, Anthony. Thank you so much for the support of the show, support of the Doge, and Glad to have you, man. Appreciate the super chat. Good to have you here. Appreciate your support. And right now we've just been trading pretty much between 43.5 and 43.9. A pretty good place to be trading sideways, frankly. Hey Steve, an hour ago, Blockfolio tweeted, Dogecoin trading continues to be unrestricted. It always has been. Ooh, they're throwing subtle shade or not so subtle shade at Robinhood. That's interesting. Thank you for that update on that. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to Blockfolio's Twitter right now to check that out, guys. And then Blockfolio also said, we in fact let the Doge out. Blockfolio just going on Dogecoin Twitter tirade. Also tweeted out, Dogecoin is now worth more than Honda Motor Company. They also tweeted out, yes, the Dogecoin pattern again, much rare, such price. Wow. Oh, yeah. Do I already follow Blockfolio? No, I don't. I need to follow Blockfolio on Twitter. They earned a follow today. They earned a follow today, folks. Anyone hear about the platform that lost billions of dollars? Russia, right? Yeah, there was that was all traced back to one guy who was on the run and got arrested. I think he was caught in like Bulgaria or something. Yo, Steven, who is the decoder that was with you on Bahala's show, his name is Mr. Crypto, and he actually streams a lot on Twitch now, and he's one of the more popular Safe Moon maximalist guys that stream live. So I don't think he's as fond of me these days, but that's okay. I just gotta speak my opinion. But you can, he does have a show on Twitch. If you want to go find him there. It could have been Turkey, Terry. I think you're right. Terry. I think it was Turkey, not Bulgaria. Hey, welcome. Nick Ball's just got in the chat. Welcome, Nick. Yeah, guys, so we're doing really, really well. We're just trading right under 44. Looks like we might break through to 44 again now. Almost there. Come on, little Doji. Just right under 43. Nick, if you feel like popping in chat for a little bit, let me know. You're welcome. Hopefully I'll have the CPU power. it'd be actually good to try it out to see if I do. I know, it's just right under this 44 the whole time. There we go. We just hit 44, but then it retraced a bit, but we're hitting 44 now at least. Steve, you staying live all through the night, or are you going to come back? No, I'm not. I'm going to probably stay on. I'm going to stay on a little longer and then take a break and come back, guys. Steven staying live till SNL. No. Hey, thank you, Ryan Taylor. Says, Steven, cool show all the way from Wales. Awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you, Ryan. Good to see more people come. I've been noticing more and more people from the UK up in here. I'm like 50% English. Alex is like, come on, I'm ready. Get ready for Doja After Dark, man. Come on. Someone coming in with a Clint Eastwood quote. What's up, Gary? Good to see you. All right, Toast Outdoors. Sounds good. Johanna Alvarez from Naperville, Illinois. Okay, we're in the same part of the country. Your show normally starts 4 a.m. here in the UK. Yeah, I understand that. I get it. That's why I've been hearing that like more folks would watch me that are from the UK. I've got messages about that if I was just on at a different time. So maybe like once a week I'll do a daytime show for folks there whose schedule it fits more that way, you know. It'd be more conducive to for folks across the pond. Yep, we're right at about 44 now, gang. Right at about 44. Just a smidge under it. Balls of steel. I know, it's like... It's just... I mean, how could you not put that together? Like, I get it. Thank you, Doe Skywalker. I didn't know you were live till I'd seen you under Guy Fieri's post. What happened to the dark side of Doge? It's coming back. It's only every once in a while you'll see me go live earlier to cover when Doge really decides to break out. I'll do some breaking coverage during the day for my people. For my people. What's up, Dylan? Nottingham says it'll break at 44 and do a mini run in the next 5 minutes. Bet. Well, the good thing about time is, and when you make predictions like that, we will find out the answer for sure in the very near future, my friend. Yeah, it is gaining strength. Awesome, you guys. So listen, if you're new here, my name is Steven Steele. You're watching Steven Steele Live. I usually do a show at night I call Doge After Dark. That starts around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's usually when I live stream. I occasionally stream during the day just to cover breaking Doge news particularly when it starts popping off in the MV, the market value. But I will be back tonight at Central Standard Time, Central Standard Time with Upshot. So, but yeah, if you're new, welcome. Feel free to hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us. What we need is Coinbase to list Doge. Don't worry, Dylan. It's coming, man. It's coming. It's coming, folks. I was just lining up my my outro. My outro video that I recently made. I got money in the Coinbase to help pump and Doge trading. The Sea Rocket is up 100%. Yeah, that thing really has been shooting up. No pun intended. But yeah, I didn't get in on that. But those who invested in it really early are seeing some nice returns. And here we are, guys. 44 cents again. We are on the move. We are up at 44 cents and rising. All right. And let's check out the room here. Yeah, Sea Rocket, I can't say the full word, but on the air. But if you want to scroll up in the chat, you'll see what I'm talking about, what it stands for. Doge to $5. I'm all about it. I think Doge is going to eventually get to $5. I do, guys. Yep, we are comfortably over 44 cents now, guys. Comfortably over 44 cents now. This is great. This is awesome. This is really great. Let's go Doge. Dylan says definitely $2 by the end of the year. Who knows? That'd be pretty ambitious, but who knows, guys? Doge doesn't play by the rules that everyone else does. It's definitely shown itself to be an exception in many regards. Welcome, Jamie R. Welcome, Chad. Need more Doge, he says. We all do. We all need more Doge. We all need more Doge, gang. We all need more Doge.
What are you doing, step bro?
We are surging like no other. Welcome, Beef Supreme. Beef Supreme coming in strong. Coming in strong. Bring in the beef. Oh, that's my like ode, my reference to my friend Crypto Batman. Like one of his go-tos on his show is that sound clip. But here we are, guys. We're up to, we're comfortably over 44 cents now, going into the mid 44s. Could we sweep 45 within the hour? Yes, I do believe we can. I see you, Nottingham. I notice you. I notice you. Feel the surge, guys. Feel the surge. Feel the surge. Feel the splurge. Listen, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit subscribe. Make sure to subscribe and then that notification bell set on all. Then you'll never have to wonder when I go on the air ever again. Steven, go long on all your Doge 125X on your on screen. Steven, I did use your code, purchased Ethereum, Leap of Faith. I think that was a pretty smart move. And glad you used the code, man. Glad it worked out. Yeah, give me a second, Nick. Nick, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hold on, I'm going to turn you up.
Yep.
All right, okay, you should be good.
Awesome.
Nick, what's going on, man?
Oh, man, what a day. What a day.
Yeah, between Dogecoin and Ethereum, it's just been pretty bonkers, man.
Yeah, not so much for Bitcoin, but
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to see kind of Bitcoin just kind of flailing here, right?
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I mean, obviously, we knew that going into SNL was going to be huge. You know, I still think we're going to see 68 to 70 cents by the end of the week.
Really, by the end of the week?
Yeah. I think that's not that crazy. I mean, I think a reasonable target would be 50, but if we keep moving, I mean, it's only Monday.
Uh-huh.
Like, if we keep moving like this, I mean, yeah, 60, 65, 70 cents. I don't think that's that crazy.
Somebody in the chats claims that 50 Cent just got a Doge tattoo on his face. I need, if that's true,
No way.
I don't believe it, but if that's true, inbox it to me. Inbox me some proof. I'd be interested in seeing that. So yeah, you guys, it's this is Nick Balls. He's a Dogecoin millionaire. He invested in Doge way back in 2014 and owns over $3 million worth of Doge right now and is holding for the long haul. And he is predicting a pretty good probability that Dogecoin reaches between 65 and 70 cents, Nick, in the next couple of weeks.
I think by the end of the week. I mean, by Friday.
Wow. Gnarly, man.
I mean, we're going to see, obviously, we're going to see a retracement after SNL.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think we're going to stay there, but you know, obviously the hope, I think if we came out with a higher floor,
yeah,
you know, a higher floor above 45 cents, that'd be a win. You know, and then if we can do this, essentially the same thing we've been doing, just hold that floor, you know, over 45 for a couple months and break out again.
Yeah. So you think this might be the beginning of like a 400% run, 500% run, maybe?
I don't know. I think, okay, well, I know you hate this term, but we've formed right now this massive cup.
I don't hate it. I'm just amused by it. I don't hate it.
it's overused. I know.
Yeah, I was just like amused by how often it started being used. But yeah, go ahead.
Sure. I mean, here's the thing. I think there's, you know, and you and I have both looked at, you know, very, very good TA channels, and people that understand TA way better than myself or you.
Mm-hmm.
And realistically, there's three. There's like three scenarios. You know, either it's gonna keep building up into Friday, you know, and Saturday. Scenario one is we see a massive sell-off after Saturday. which would make sense. I mean, anytime Doge has come across a big news article or news headline or something like that, there's a build up and then a massive sell off. Then again, this could be, the SNL thing could just be the tip of the iceberg. Why would Elon go on a show like that where he says he's going to promote Dogecoin,
right?
Specifically, I got invited. This was the weirdest thing. I just got home from the gym, and on my way out of the gym, I got invited to this room on Twitter with like all the major Dogecoin people, like all the major Dogecoin influencers, and they were on. It was like Clubhouse kind of, but I don't have an iPhone, so I don't have Clubhouse.
All the major ones. That's why I wasn't there.
Did they invite you?
No, I never get invited to that stuff. I'm still like I'm like the Han Solo. I'm like the scrapper, like the scrapper intergalactic hauler of the Doge scene.
Who would I be? I guess I would be like I don't know who I would be in Star Wars. Probably Jabba the Hutt. I think that's who they think I am, but I'm not. But yeah, I got invited. They were talking about some crazy stuff in there. Like, I don't know if
you want to talk to me off the air about it, do you think, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you off the air because I don't know anything about this stuff. But if any of it is true, which I have no idea one way or the other.
Yeah.
Like this is one of those tip of the iceberg scenarios where we might see a run up like no run up has ever been seen before.
You're basically saying like even beyond what the most optimistic projections have been.
Yeah. Like
okay.
Way beyond, like moving money out of like traditional Bitcoin and Ethereum and moving it into Doge. Like,
well, I've been saying over the last week, Nick, that I think Bitcoin's in trouble. Like I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I'd say that, but I think I just can't ignore these trend lines. I think Bitcoin's in trouble. I think
go.
I think it's going to keep bleeding investors that are going to be reallocating to mostly Ethereum and Doge, but a few other top 10 coins as well. And I don't see that slowing down because newer investors, now older investors will stay put because they have all the motivation to stay put. But newer investors, anyone that's hopped on Bitcoin in the last year, or even on the last 2 years, but see, you can even be a Bitcoin investor from like a year and a half ago when it was much cheaper, but the volume is still so high that you'd still have to invest a lot of money in it to see big returns, right?
That's the thing. And this is where this is going to get, it's going to get really wild. Because traditionally, when you're talking about, crypto markets in general, especially Bitcoin, but Ethereum too is kind of like this in the sense that it's almost for people who are trying to make money off it. It's not a race to the top; it's a race to the bottom.
Right.
Like the shorts are usually winning. If you took price action into totality, like over time, the shorts are winning. Just because we're currently in a bull market doesn't mean that like the whole history of cryptocurrency, it's always been that way. And I think that really big money is looking at Doge right now and seeing it as a race to the top. And that's totally like, this could go against the grain of like every crypto in current history, and the potential for gain, like exponential gains it's just unheard of. Partly because of market cap,
right,
and coin circulation,
right,
but just like where we currently stand. I mean, I would urge everyone in the chat, if you're listening to this right now, if you think that like we're gonna get to $1 and that you should, you know, take profits when, you know, because everybody's gonna profit out at $1, I would be very cautious about setting limit sells at $1,
right,
because we could see this thing blast through $1. Like, yeah, like that's there is a, I'm not, like I said, this is not financial advice. This is just what I mean. I have a bigger position in this than like any average person. I'm not setting any limit sells at $1 for sure. I'm gonna wait to see what happens with this thing and let it play out.
Right. Yeah. Listen, I mean, it kind of sounds like crazy talk on one hand. On the other hand, from what we've been seeing, particularly over the last couple of weeks, particularly over the last month, I definitely wouldn't scratch it off the list, guys. I mean, we've been seeing this thing behave in such groundbreaking ways, particularly over the last month. It's been such a such a wild card. It's been in really positive ways. Okay. And so, I think we're also in this age right now where there isn't any reference point. When you look at the utility that Dogecoin fulfills quite successfully and the emerging demand for it throughout the whole world, we've never seen a dynamic shape up like this before. We've never seen it. So what I'm saying is what Nick is inferring could actually come true. It could. This thing could take off and exceed even the most optimistic, wild expectations. Because we've never been faced with something quite like this before.
Remember when Charles Hoskinson came out and he was like all hating on Doge, and he was like basically saying Doge is going to ruin the crypto market for everybody, kind of thing?
Yeah, yep.
I'm definitely not saying he's correct, and I don't like, obviously, I don't like people giving that kind of malice towards any other cryptocurrency, especially when it's not their own, because they, you know, confirmation bias again. But I kind of might understand where he's coming from, in the sense that if by next week, if we're at like $5 or something crazy like that happens, that would get a lot of attention, not all positive. And if a scenario like that does play out, it would be extremely interesting to see like how the financial sectors and systems react. I mean, I don't know. Like I could see that being like, you know, I don't want to be too optimistic. Like I said, I heard some things in this room that I can't verify. I have no idea. But I would just urge everyone over the weekend and going just into the future, like if we see Doge get to $1 soon, way sooner than any of us ever predicted, like don't sell your bag at $1 because you
could be selling yourself really short,
way short on that. So just use caution when trading, especially around times like this. We're not in one of these 2-month cycles where nothing's happening.
Right.
It's all happening right now, right in front of our faces. So just be careful.
Right. Yeah, that's wild. We are in wild times, man. It's like waking up being a Doge streamer every day is just like being in the middle of just an epic movie at all times, you know? It's it's really turned into a full-time thing just covering this one coin. It's really wild, man.
I would have never, ever guessed, that Doge would be in the position that it's in now. And, my best, most optimistic self thought that maybe one day we could reach $1, like 10 years down the road or 15 years down the road. I would have never in my wildest dreams. I mean, I don't know what simulation I got dropped into, but like this one rules, man. This is the best one.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's not to love? What's not to love? So yeah. And then watching Ethereum hit ATH today again. I mean, where's that now? I'm going to check on it again now, but it was flirting at, it's just hit 3,400, you guys. This is just crazy. So
34.27 on Binance.
Yeah, over 3,400 now. And like I said, 2 weeks ago, I took half of my BTC out and put it into Ethereum. My only regret is that I didn't take 100 of my BTC out and put it in Ethereum 2 weeks ago, honestly. I don't see this. I don't see the Ethereum train slowing down anytime soon either. I think we're going to continue to see overall Ethereum and Doge just outperform Bitcoin.
It makes me like. That's why the other day when I got into it with the Bitcoin maximalist guys, it's like hilarious because like their coin doesn't have like. It literally is just a store of value. Ethereum has so many, it has so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it has so much going for it. And, realistically, Doge being written off of Litecoin fork, NFT integration, all of these things can be built into the coin. It's not like impossible. So, we're at least, second gen removed from nothing, which is essentially what Bitcoin is. It doesn't have it literally is just a store of value, and even that it's not that great at because the transactions times are super slow. It just doesn't make sense to me. But hey, you know what, some people like old dusty things,
Yeah, totally. And now we've got Major League Baseball teams starting to use Doge. You hear about that? The Oakland A's.
I saw that. The A's, yeah.
So here it is, guys. So it's starting the NBA. It's going to go all the way throughout the NBA, and it's just starting now with the MLB. It's going to go all the way throughout the MLB. Dogecoin is shaping up. I think from here on out, it's starting to shape up to be the more quickly the go-to, actually, the more go-to cryptocurrency people actually use and buy stuff with. And I think obviously these franchise owners are seeing what Mark Cuban's been able to do with it. And they're also seeing how Bitcoin's basically a waste of time as far as getting that dialed in. And so, to add on Dogecoin and you're just going to, the results are going to speak for themselves there. So that's great news. It's great news to just see it spread into baseball now as well. And Nick, did you see Robinhood trading was down for scheduled maintenance again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. I don't know, man. It just seems to happen a lot.
This is my thoughts on the whole Robinhood maintenance fiasco, which has been their MO for months now.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not a secret that they own the biggest wallet on the Doge blockchain. Like, we all know this. This is not a secret. As much as Vlad wants to be a secret, it ain't a secret. It's not a secret, Vlad. Everyone knows. And here's what people might not know is they might not have enough. Very possible. You know how they said that they've added more customers into their crypto market than in any crypto or any crypto trading platform in like history last year, or
Yep.
I don't know if it was this year, last year. It is very, very possible that they haven't released their wallet keys yet because they don't have enough Doge to
I thought about that too.
go around.
Yeah, I thought
And
about
that's
that too.
why I keep telling people, guys, I would not be selling anything right now. I
Mhm.
wouldn't be selling a single Doge right now because the price on all these platforms is like 43 cents or 44. We just hit 44 cents. Yeah, that ain't even close, bro.
I agree, man. In fact, I'm starting to think I'm even starting to think about my own future and even opening up like a different account on another platform and just putting even more money in, even in around the 40 cents level, because I'm just thinking that even at this rate, I think there's a pretty good probability that this will still be seen as a good rate in the long run. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy to think about, but I told, these, I obviously people know I work out all the time, and a bunch of people at my gym found out, where all this came from. And, they were asking me that, this was back, I don't know, a few weeks ago, we were trading at like 27 cents or whatever, 25 cents, or, last week or whatever it was. And they're like, is it a good time to get in? Is it a good time to get in? And I was like, what if I told you for every quarter that you gave me, I'd give you $1? How many quarters would you give me?
Right.
As many as you could.
Right.
Like, as many as you feasibly could. And that might, like I said, that analogy that you're going to give me a quarter, I'm going to give you $1. That could be a significant underestimation. Like,
Yeah.
we could be talking about like $1.50, $2 right out of the gate. That's
Right.
what I'm saying, people. Do not. I would not sell anything right now. It is it just, the market looks nuts. And if the whales want to sell, or if they want to flop on Sunday, let's say Sunday morning or even Saturday night after the show, if the whales want to flop, let them. They're only they're only selling to themselves, essentially. The only people they'll lose out to is themselves. So let them play around.
Right.
I can't imagine that anybody would want to sell anything right now. It just seems crazy to me.
Yeah, I think anybody selling right now is pretty foolish to put it mildly. This whole thing is just evolving so rapidly, and and what we're seeing here is so unprecedented. It's really just amazing to wake up to every day and cover this stuff every day. And I honestly feel, guys, in my heart of hearts, my tricky thing is I just need to do it on a different platform. I'll probably do it on Binance or whatever, but I'm not even in a financial position where I would say I'm super comfortable right now. But actually, I probably shouldn't say this out loud, because this is not financial advice. This is not financial, and not a financial advisor. Don't be wrong. I still have enough money to pay for all my basics in life, my insurance and my rent and food and stuff. But what I'm saying is, I still think the more I'm seeing this thing shape up over the last 48 hours, guys, and the more that I've been researching, I am going to put another investment in Dogecoin around this level, in the 40 cents level, or if it comes back down and retraces into the high 30s or whatever. I feel that certain about where this is going, so
yeah, I mean, you could, that's the thing, like right now it's
so yeah, I'm totally FOMOing. In terms of transparency, I'm totally FOMOing, yes, over Dogecoin right now, absolutely. I mean, I just feel like I need more. I need more.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. One of the Twitter people made a tweet this morning. I don't know what it was about, but they were like, how long will you be in the Doge, community, or how long will you carry your position in Doge? And to be perfectly honest, I mean, I think no matter what happens, no matter where we go, I'll probably carry like at least 1 million coin position in Doge for like forever.
Yeah.
I guess maybe until I retire or something. But
Yeah.
like, which I kind of already have. But yeah, I mean, I feel that strongly, and I've felt that strongly about this coin for close to a decade, you know? And it's just crazy that like right now, you know, it's finally getting recognized for what it truly is and its utility as an actual spendable, transactable currency. And I can't wait. I wish once we get off the air, like later or something, I'll send you a message. I can tell you what these people in this room are saying, but it is crazy. It's crazy. And if you heard what I heard, you would not sell a single Doge right now, because it is about to get hectic.
Yeah, we'll see, but yeah, I definitely want to hear what you have to say, and Nick. So, and Nick, you don't have to answer this if you didn't get a chance to look at it more thoroughly or anything. But do you have any thoughts on the on that SafeMoon audit?
Yeah, I did look at it actually.
Yeah, it's interesting because the audit company like put out this 60-second video that was said, yeah, all these irregularities occurred, but it's nothing to be alarmed by.
Yeah, I saw that.
Kind of a weird video for a auditing company to make, I think, right?
I thought that was very strange. I would never.
It's very
I
unusual.
would not expect an auditing company to
Inject themselves like that.
Yeah, they should be. That worries me. To be fair, that really worries me, because auditing companies are not there to make a determination about its safety one way or the other. That's not what auditing companies do. They collect data, they report figures. That's it. So for them to say that it's not concerning that we found these errors seems insane, and it seems like that's something somebody who was bribed would say, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it. Like, I don't want to say it. And I don't know. We don't have any proof of this or anything like that. But that just put a disclaimer that very well may not be the case at all. You guys, just put a disclaimer. But it is unusual, and that is I've never seen anything like that. That kind of release from an auditing company. It's just very unusual. I've never seen anything like that before. And where it really should just be here's the audit, it's finished, and here's the data, and just let people read it, and whatever and whatever conclusions they want to draw from that is what they want. They can draw from it. And
it's almost like in auditing, like if you know how there's auditing companies for like businesses, right? Which is essentially what this should have been. An auditing company, let's say an auditing company comes out and audits Goldman Sachs or you know, whatever, any financial institution, and they release the audit to SEC or any other, you know, whatever, like governing body. They wouldn't say like,
just so you know,
okay, we're putting our stamp of approval on this, and this is all of the errors we found.
They didn't do that. It wasn't a stamp of approval. It was just like here's in 60 seconds to help you better understand this audit. And so it said, you know, we did find all these irregularities, but nothing critical. So they just really wanted to make sure to tell people nothing was critical, because so many people were inquiring about this specific audit. But I gotta say, that kind of struck me as unprofessional, frankly. And I just
very strange.
Because when you so there were 0 critical findings, and then there was one major finding around the centralization and privilege. Then when you look at the just raw PDF of this thing, I will say this, like I don't think, I mean, definitely some of these irregularities on the SafeMoon audit were minor, just about like like data error entries and stuff like that. But like other ones, like the major and the medium one, I'm looking them up right now, are just where is it? It's okay. So the one that was acknowledged, the what they would consider a medium one, and then the major level one was says it's partially resolved, and that had to do with centralized risk in ad liquidity, and the medium one had to do with contract gains non-withdrawable BNB via swap and liquidity function. To me, these are like kind of major things, as far as how they affect the investor. But
I'll say this about I'll say this, and then I got to run. I got to go talk to.
No problem.
I got to talk to a former bodybuilding coach of mine. I'm having a little health issue right now.
Okay.
But nothing major, nothing serious. It's actually a funny, weird problem that I've never had before.
Okay.
Essentially, I'll tell you later. It's kind of weird.
Oh boy.
Nothing to be concerned about. I'm totally fine, but just, yeah.
Okay, buddy.
I took some expired fish oil, and now I smell like a fish.
Are you serious?
I can't get it to go away. Yeah.
And you can't get it to go away?
And I can't get it to go away. I stopped taking it like 3 days ago, but everyone that I've ran into has been like, dude, you reek like.
It's still coming out of your pores, man. It'll follow through. Don't worry. Like,
I'm gonna go over my diet and stuff with him. I used to work with this guy. He used to do my diets for me. So
do a couple sauna sessions. It'll be out of your system.
I know. That's what I know. I need to. I'm gonna buy. I actually was looking at a house today with a sauna in it. So hopefully that, maybe we can get that. But anywho, I'll say this about SafeMoon. The owner of my gym actually put like $800 in SafeMoon.
Sure.
He was kind of like tiffed off about it. But I told him this, and this is essentially like what I believe. It could turn into a good investment. However, because of the math surrounding the coin, you won't know, just like Doge.
Mm-hmm.
You won't know for possibly a decade, somewhere between, I don't know, 6 to 10 years. Like, it's going to take that long for SafeMoon to really grow organically. That's not to say that a whale won't come in and wreck everybody. I have no idea. Mm-hmm. But I just think if you're a SafeMoon holder, that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. It could be. You just won't. You won't know if it's going to be worthwhile or not for quite some time, just simply based on the tokenomics, math, and just all of that. Not to say it's a bad investment. It's just, for me, it's not. I wouldn't, because I don't need to be in something like that, just based on the amount of money I have. But
for me, there's too much ambiguity. It's just too. It's really hard to quantify anything what's going on there because of how many.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be one of those things where, like, it just over time,
it's either going to make it or it's not.
Exactly, and I think my only issue is a lot of people who got into SafeMoon got into it because they saw Doge kind of taking off like crazy, and SafeMoon kind of mimicked it for a second there. And then it didn't.
Well, I think I think you're absolutely right, but I also think that it took off. It took off when Doge was trading sideways between 4 and 6 cents for like 2.5 months. Remember that?
Sure.
I think they were able to capitalize on bored or impatient Dogecoin investors, frankly. And so that they definitely had that benefit of that timeline happening before Doge picked up again. So I think it was definitely what you said though too.
Yeah, and that's, you know what, to be honest, that my only beef with that is that a lot of these people, and it's true for the people who got into Doge right, now, um it, people who are new to crypto in general thought that you can just make these exponential gains like in a matter of weeks or months. When I've been in Doge for 7 years and it just so happened to pop off right now.
Right.
And it's, obviously it's not gonna be the case for every coin. And you really have to look at tokenomics and all those things and take that into account when you're putting money in with a certain project. And likewise, you need to I didn't get into Doge till it was a few months in and they had already completed an audit. So, these things are, very important. And anyway, I don't want to get too much into it, too off the rails. Doge is doing great. Everybody should be happy. We're about to breach all-time highs. And I think, like I said, my prediction for Doge this week, between 60 and 70 cents come Friday, going into Saturday, possibly like Friday evening. And then again, there's two scenarios we're looking at here, really three. Scenario one, Elon goes on SNL, the price rockets up, and it just, it levels out, but it just far exceeds anyone's expectation. Option two, which is probably the most realistic, is that there's a sharp sell-off, after the news breaks, after he gets off, possibly Sunday morning, going into Monday. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a sell-off, but eventually, because of that sell-off, we would end up with a higher floor. Or the middle of the road option is that we reach all-time highs, come down, retrace just a bit like we normally do, a small retracement, and then that just becomes the new normal.
Right.
Who knows? Those three options are pretty much it's either going to be one of those, and with everything that's going on right now, I have no clue. It's wild to see. I've never seen any other coin pick up like this. It's insane.
Yeah, it really is. Well, thanks for swinging by, Nick. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I will definitely. You got Upshot coming on at
10ish.
10? Okay. I will certainly be in the chat. You're going to get off in a little bit, right? Take a break or something?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, just message me when you get off. I'll let you know what's going on.
Sounds good. Thanks again, Nick. Talk to you soon, brother.
All right. Sounds good. Later, buddy. Have a great night.
Later. You too. Dogecoin millionaire Nick Ball is just checking in with us, ladies and gentlemen. Always great to hear from Nick. Great to hear his take on things, and it's really great to hear from someone that actually owns millions of dollars worth of Doge right now in the middle of what we're going through. It just gives a very unique perspective. That's good to have on the show here. So yeah, guys, we are cruising at an altitude of comfortably over 44 cents, and you can't hate on that. I think we're going to be in for an interesting rest of the night, and an interesting week, and an interesting Doge life, folks. Frankly, where this is, where Doge ends up going, who knows, guys? But there's just so much potential here. There's so much potential, and I look forward to exploring it with you, guys. I'm going to wind this stream down right now because I'm going to be back on the air in 3 hours with Upshot. Don't forget, Upshot is tonight at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Watch this channel. Be here for that. It's going to be awesome. The OG Doge Father will be on my show tonight. Upshot, so don't miss that. Folks, thanks for tuning in on this special day stream of Steven Steele Live. I really appreciate each and every one of you that have joined me here today and spending your time together. And together we are stronger, and together we are going to continue to do great things, enormously great things with this channel and Doge in general, and everything else. I'm just very, very excited. Thank you guys so much. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button now. Hit that notification bell so you'll know exactly when we go back on. And spread the word. Tell people about this channel. Tell people about this show. And let's just keep doing it. We are killing it each and every day. I'm just very excited. Very excited about everything that's been going on, guys. And appreciate your continued support. And at that, I'm going to leave you with my outro video. Until later tonight, this is Steven Steele, signing out.